So we're here with Barclay from Elm Barns and we've got a few questions to ask.
Okay,
So,
take it away.
Why did you choose Hortons first?
Chris and I chose Hortons over 2 years ago when launching the site, basically to break traditions. And we know that you're a fresh agency with new ideas that other agencies don't necessarily bring to the table.
Good. Good answer. What did you think about the marketing strategy when it was first presented to you?
It was very, very exciting. That was my initial emotional feelings towards the marketing strategy. It was completely different and almost counterintuitive.
I remember at the time, I was kind of questioning what your thoughts were because you had a pretty good poker face.
Yeah.
You weren't giving anything away at first.
At first, when we're dealing with new people, we don't give much away. But during that meeting room, when it was us lot, we were sat around that table discussing the plan. It was almost like a bit of a light bulb moment, and something that we got really excited about.
How do you feel that the marketing strategy has affected the end result?
I think that the marketing strategy that we implemented exceeded all of our expectations. We wanted a lot out of this site from the beginning and had very high hopes, and I think we've gone beyond that bar.
Wow.
Especially with the level of interest we've gotten, the amount of viewings we've had, the attention to detail, and ultimately the prices we've achieved, which I think have broken a lot of records in this area.
They've certainly broken the pound square foot record in the area, and that was always the aim to get the most out of it.
Which is exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to really move a market in that sense.
And how was it working with Hortons as a business throughout this whole process?
It was excellent. it was splendid. No, it was really fun. It was very collaborative. We listened to you guys and just rolled with your ideas and implemented new stuff, and ultimately we had a lot of fun doing so. I think the amount of time Hortons has given us as a developer to the site, coming out to us really when we wanted you to be there, was just unmatched in terms of what other agents can provide.
You may have answered this already, but what were you most impressed by?
I was most impressed by the time that was given to us from yourselves, the amount of times that Tom has come to visit and take pictures and capture content, to the amount of time and efforts that went behind the scenes into the branding, setting up the landing page, collecting data and touch points from potential buyers, to the actual launch party, which went down amazingly on the back of that, and then following through with viewings and ultimately getting offers in and accepting them, and beyond that process as well. Now we work to finally get these buyers to move in.
Great.
And occupy the place.
What do you think makes Hortons special?
I think the fresh approach to marketing has been extremely special, and certainly a very different process to what other agencies or even developers who are marketing their own homes themselves. It's been completely refreshing.
Every penny you spend here, you need to see a return on investment on.
Yes.
So the marketing strategy here, do you feel that offered a good return on investment, and how did you and everyone involved feel about that?
At first, it was very counterintuitive. We weren't necessarily given the security at first of a better return on investment. If you have pre-agreed sales in your back pocket, that provides a huge amount of comfort and security, whereas in this approach we didn't really have that, not until the very end. When we had a finished product and viewers were coming to look at it and they could see the finished article, that's when ultimately they could vision the property themselves and really see themselves living there, which led to more, I'd say, emotional offers. Emotionally.
We firmly think that's when you're going to get the best money, and that's when you're going to achieve the highest price. So I guess putting your faith in us is hopefully worth it in the end.
It definitely was, yeah.
What advice would you have to any other property developer who's looking to get the best price out of their site?
I would say take the plunge, be bold and trust your agent wholly. They're in the market day in, day out, and they see sales all the time, what's selling for what price, so trust your agent wholly. I would say transparency between the marketing team, the agents and the developer as well is also key, just to be upfront and honest and really acknowledge changes in the market, and if you need to adapt your plans, so be it, and work collaboratively.
Finally from me, would you use Hortons again?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, I intend to.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.